Something's going on. I feel funny. You can't tell me nothing's different. My nose twitching. Intuition setting in like steam vision. I still close my eyes. I still see visions. I can feel it in the air. You remember that song? Can you feel it? The energy. Things are changing. Can you smell it? Smell the money? Do you see XRP exploding? Don't tell me you're not having fun watching that. Yes, you are. You're having a little bit of fun, just a little bit. You haven't seen anything yet. They know what's coming. They're getting ready. They're jumping in. I told you. You haven't seen anything yet. If and when we win this case, boom. You're not ready yet. You're not ready for what's really going to happen. I told you, stay healthy. Make sure your ticker is good. You know, drink water, exercise. I told you. We're close. Few months away. What did they estimate? About February or March that we could possibly bring this to a close? And they're pushing it. They're pushing it to maybe speed that up. So, you know, we'll adjust accordingly. But you see that price with 48 cents, 49. Then it went to, I got an alert that it went to 50. But by the time I went in to look, people are already selling, went back down to 48. Doesn't make a difference. Look at the rest of the market and look at XRP and XLM and Algorand. Boom. We have the vision. 360 degrees of vision. The intuition is strong within us. Warrior intellectuals. Let's read this little tidbit here. This is an article on zcrypto.com. Entire crypto industry goes parabolic if Ripple takes a win over SEC and XRP lawsuit. Yes. I'm ready. I feel fired up. I have so much energy right now just reading that. We're so close. Do you understand how far we've come? The mountain has been hard. The fight. I know a lot of people haven't been here that long. I know. You just got in the door. I know. But we've been trudging through the mud, battling every step of the way. Enemies from every turn. And we've been swinging our swords for a long time. It feels so good to be that close. Now, this is not a celebration. I'm not celebrating at all. I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm just calculating, anticipating, preparing. And I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit exciting. Oh, intuition setting in like steam vision. I still close my eyes. I still see visions. The esteemed Beanie Siegel. Entire crypto industry goes parabolic if Ripple takes a win over SEC and XRP lawsuit. Let's read this little tidbit here. The XRP lawsuit matters for everyone in crypto. The founder of Gokhshtein Media, we all know this, David Gokhshtein, has suggested that a Ripple victory would have a crucial impact on the entire crypto market. The court ruling in favor of Ripple and the legal tussle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission could spark a meteoric XRP price boom. Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Don't expect me to be like your average so-called content creator. I do what I want over here. Read a little different. Keep it interesting and fun. I hate to be bored. I don't want to be bored. When I watch my footage back, if I'm bored myself, I didn't do a good job. So I want to convey the information and also keep it fun and just be myself. Like, you know, I just want to be myself here on the camera with you. You okay with that? You're okay with that? Then why are you drinking and eating? You didn't offer me any. You didn't offer Alpha Neem anything. You came in the door. You're watching the video. You didn't even offer it to me. Let me get a piece of that. Let me have a sip. Jeez, right? What kind of people are you? Let's get back to business, man. You guys, how do you treat Alpha Neem? I'm just kidding with you. Outcome of Ripple versus SEC case could make waves in crypto market. Don't worry, everybody. Sometimes I'm more serious. Sometimes I cut loose a little bit. We'll get back to the serious videos another time. The court fight between SEC and Ripple could soon be coming to a close. Both parties have filed summary judgment motions with the U.S. District Court for Southern District of New York to avoid proceeding to a full-on trial. We already know all this. It's looking good so far. Let's go to another article. You mind? Let's go to another article. All right. This is from U.Today. So much is happening. We're winning too much. Feels good to be a winner, doesn't it? Yeah, you put on that varsity jacket. Yeah, put the W right there for winner. Says XRP continues its massive 30% run as Ripple has more success in court. Crypto Market Review, September 2022. Let's read this little tidbit here. Oh, man, things are looking very good. The most recent success of Ripple in court against the SEC fueled the 30% rally on XRP, which is why the spotlight of the most profitable cryptocurrency on the market has been taken from assets like LDO. I don't even know what LDO is. In the last few days, the trading volume on XRP rose to around 1 billion, which is a value the market has not seen for the last 4 months, especially in a positive way. Back in May, more than 1 billion coins were circulating on centralized exchanges, unfortunately, because of the enormous selling pressure that appeared on the market. As for now, the trading volume and the profile suggest that the rally is not fading, which means we can in fact see the acceleration of the current rally. Woo! It's getting a little bit fun. It's a little bit. Let's move on to another article here. So now we get on to just a little bit of Stellar news. As I said before, as XRP rises, Stellar usually does as well. XLM does as well. They sort of go hand in hand. They're like brothers or sisters, however you want to put that. This is also from U.Today. Ripple rival. See, like, why would you say that? We're not rivals. Well, I'm into all the bank coins, so I don't care which one goes off. I'm making money off of all of these bank coins. But I hate when people say the Stellar and Ripple are rivals. Really? Really? Are you sure about that? Oh, my goodness. They go hand in hand. They serve two different purposes. Don't get me wrong. Stellar has some banks. They have some banks. XRP has over 400 banks. Over 400 banks. They're specializing. And I know they like to throw out that cross-border remittance stuff. You know, that's sort of the medium where all the bank coins sort of cross over as cross-border remittances. So people just hold on to that. But XRP's specialty is interbank payments. Liquidity, on-demand liquidity for interbank payments. Large business institutions. It's very different. They're not rivals. They work together. Stellar flows into XRP. XRP flows into Stellar. Algorand. They're all one system. They're not rivals. But I get it. See, like some people, they like to spark they like to spark the confrontation or the contention, the tension between things. They like to start fights. They like to divide so that later on you could be conquered. And some people just have a divisive mind. They see everybody they see everybody as against each other. When that's not the case at all. They work together. Are all the banks are different. TD Bank is over here. Bank of America is over here. Are they rivals? No, they all work in the same banking system. ECB is over here. The Bank of International Settlements over there. Are they rivals? No, they're part of the same system. I don't understand why this is hard to understand. Ripple, Algorand, Stellar, Hedera, Cello, the bank coins, Zenfin, Quant, they're all part of one system. Haven't they been telling you that this whole time? They keep screaming. I mean, screaming about interoperability, and yet it's like these people are not listening. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to spread a little bit of truth here, but they can believe whatever they want. That's good. In that type of thinking, that's how people lose money. So, yes, so XLM's price, after all that, XLM's price has gone up. So here, let's read this little tidbit here. It says, Ripple's rival, oh my goodness, Stellar XLM seems to be benefiting from the recent XRP price run, as it is currently posting 17% weekly gains. At the time of publication, Stellar is trading at 11 cents, up 4.91% in the last 24 hours, and 19% in the last week. XLM currently ranks as 25th largest cryptocurrency with a market capitalization of $3 billion. As reported by U.Today, XRP's price rose by more than 35% in the past week. Everything's looking good. What can you say? Great time to be alive. Don't get me wrong. We have some mountains to climb, and we have some dark times to get through, but we have the strength of mind and the strength of heart to get through it like we always do. We've been through bad times before. We made it, and we will make it through these bad times as well. We are warriors, we are survivors, and we are fighters. So we expected to have to fight, and we are. Now, here's a little tweet here from Danelle Dixon. It says, we're proud to join at WEF's World Economic Forum's Crypto Sustainability Coalition. There's a lot of work to be done, but together we'll accelerate action toward redacted. I'm not going to say certain things, so then YouTube, they're a little bit harsh. At least with my channel, they are. So I got to be careful. But they're a part of this initiative by the World Economic Forum. So they're beloved in a multitude of ways by the World Economic Forum. And what did I say before? I told people, when the World Economic Forum chooses you, they've chosen Stellar. They've chosen Ripple. They've chosen Cello. They've chosen Zenfin. They've chosen Algorand. You saw the list. You can look it up for yourself. When the World Economic Forum chooses you, did I say Cello also? When they choose you, you win. They are one of the premier powers on the planet. They've put presidents in office. You saw they just put certain prime ministers in office. They're a part of the World Economic Forum. They control most of the powers around the world. You saw what they just did recently in Latin America, right? So when the World Economic Forum speaks, the whole world moves. You know, this green initiative they've been doing, that's pushed by the World Economic Forum. You will own nothing and be happy. World Economic Forum, I know you've heard that. That's where that came from. The powers have chosen Stellar. Hey, you do what you want. I know what I hold. I'm in this till the end. And I see a explosion coming in the future. It's going to take some time. I'm not saying it's going to happen quick. Everything in degrees, logically. This is going to take a lot of building and patience. We still have our timeline, 3 to 5 years. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is epic. They're in bed with the CFTC. They're in bed with the World Economic Forum. They were in bed with the CFTC before Ripple was. Then Ripple got on the CFTC train. All the bank coins are rising. People are not seeing the vision, but that's okay. Let's go here for a little bit of Algorand news. Algorand is outperforming Ethereum. In the future, Algorand will dominate smart contract market. Algorand and I believe Hedera. You know, people would throw XDC in there, but being that XDC is working with such large business institutions, I think that's where they're going to focus. I don't know that they're, well, let's read this little article here. The Federal Reserve's hawkish stance has kneecapped the crypto market. Of course, they've kneecapped everybody. That's what the Fed is doing. They caused this problem. They're going to crush the economy. I've been saying this for months. I've been talking about deceleration for months. Remember, what was it, like 2-3 weeks ago? I was talking about the layoffs that were happening back then. Now I showed you the list in the last video, all the layoffs that are taking place now. They're going to crush the world economies. They have to. Then click that little join button, go over to the members only section. I made 3 posts today. You have to go over to that community tab on my channel, scroll down, read those posts. They're important. They're going to crush the entirety of the world. The entirety is going into, they can call it a recession, but it's sort of a depression light, a light version of the depression. Look at all the people losing their jobs. Look at what's happening with the farms. Look at what's happening with resources. The governments are delusional. The central banks, they're more delusional than the governments. And how can you trust them if they caused the problem? They caused the problem. And now everybody out there has to suffer for their miscalculations and fumbling of the ball. People, you know, what's crazy, people are still going to trust them and love them. They praise the governments. They praise the central banks. And I'm just saying, if people are doing a bad job, maybe you should get them out of there and get somebody in there that knows how to do the job. You want to live good? Like, what's the point of life? You want to live well, don't you? You want to make some money, don't you? You want your business to expand, not be crushed, don't you? I don't understand people's goals these days. They like to ride a sinking ship. No. Listen, I'd rather go up front, get the captain. Hey, captain, there's a problem. Captain's not listening. Hey, there's so many of us. It's just one captain. Pull him out of the way and let's get a new captain in here who can steer the ship aright. Oh, anyway. Let's get back to this article. You guys are ranting and raving. What's wrong with you? The rest of the altcoin market is also sluggish. Meanwhile, Algo went up by 13% in the last 24 hours. You know why? I told you why. Algorand brought in the big guns. You think people don't know who that is? Who they just brought in? You think they don't know? They know who that is. They know what she can do. The team matters. That's why people say, oh, they have Quintagli. They brought Quintagli to the team. They brought Michael Jordan to the team. When you bring Jordan to the team, people know you're about to get some wins. And look at the price. Boom. They don't get it yet. That's okay. They don't see it. What did it say again? What other catalyst is there? The rest of the altcoin market is also sluggish. Meanwhile, Algo went up 13% in the last 24 hours. It is currently trading at 36 cents. Let's continue on here. We have a little bit more to get through. So here we actually have a tweet from Michelle Quintagli, who's already on the job. Now, I understand that people are going to say, well, FIFA, we've always had dealings with FIFA. For the last few months, we've been working with FIFA. But here's a tweet from Michelle Quintagli. Grateful to the many teams across at FIFA Plus Collect, Algorand and our outside partners for working around the clock to get this launched today. This is 8 hours ago. Algorand made this tweet, now live at FIFA.com. Makes digital history with the launch of at FIFA Plus Collect, powered by hashtag Algorand. Fans around the world will now have the opportunity to affordably own the greatest moments in football. Do you not think that Algorand is going to explode? This is just where we're starting. Do you know how much money is going to flow through Algorand because of FIFA? People live, breathe. FIFA is everything to some people. FIFA is everything. They love FIFA. Lots of money is going to come out of this. And it is going to raise the toe. Did it get the eyeballs? Raise the toe. The price is going to raise. Boom. We keep winning, dude. Do we remember when nobody was talking about Algorand back when we got it on the low? Remember that? Oh, man, we just keep winning. We're winning with XRP. We're winning with XLM. We're winning with Algorand. We're winning with Hedera. We're winning with Cello. The setups are amazing, by the way. Okay, so, and we have this here. This is just good for crypto outright here, okay? And then later we're going to get to a little bit of XDC news. Like I said, there's chapters involved if you want to jump around. Coinbase wins regulatory approval in the Netherlands. This is very, very good. Coinbase, the largest exchange in the US today, announced that it became the first major global cryptocurrency exchange to successfully register with the Dutch Central Bank, thereby allowing them to offer crypto products and services to the Dutch market. Here we go. Things are starting to pick up. This is good in so many different ways. It's unbelievable. It's a start. The rest of the world is ready. Coinbase is taking steps. This is very, very good. So, of course, this is where they're starting. This is going to grow. It says, we are excited to announce that Coinbase has successfully registered with the Dutch Central Bank as a crypto service provider for a bank. This registration will allow Coinbase to offer our full suite of retail, institutional, and ecosystem products to customers in the Netherlands. We are proud to be the first major global crypto exchange to receive DNB registration approval, a significant milestone in Coinbase's continued international expansion. Then they go into a lot of stuff here. It says Coinbase has been aggressively pursuing its position in Europe. We want all that European money, by the way, and announced plans to expand into Europe in June. They also have to get out ahead of the competition. They definitely do, because you have monstrous exchanges building that will possibly become banks like LCX. That is a monster on the horizon. This is what I see. LCX is doing everything right. They are, I believe right now, they're the most regulated exchange. And they just had an upgrade. They made everything easier to use. So other exchanges they see that. They want to maintain their dominance. So they have to become more active. And I think this just one of the factors involved in the rapid expansion of Coinbase. But this is very good nonetheless. Let's continue on here. What else do we have here? Well, this tab is not popping up. That happens every once in a while. Okay, so let's just jump right into a little bit of XDC news. Sinapati swaps Moneda Go for XDC. Blockchain company Zinfin XDC network has hired Sunil Sinapati as its chief operating officer for trade and payments. Look at how the bank coins are expanding. You had Ripple bring in heavy hitters this year. You had Algorand bring in a multitude of heavy hitters this year. Now you have Zinfin bringing in just monster heavy hitters in. Sinapati joins XDC from Moneda Go, where he served for just over a year as head of business development of Asia Pacific. Sound familiar? All the bank coins are getting deep in those regions over there. They're going to explode. Prior to this, he was Bolero's. People are not seeing it. Bolero's director of trade finance. XDC. Do you see what the price is right now? That's unbelievable. If people think that it's going to stay there, it's going to stay low, that's ridiculous in my humble opinion. But hey, I just respectfully disagree. That price is going to explode on XDC. There's no way it's not. Too much value. They stand to move. And they have all the right connections. And everybody knows it. The World Economic Forum loves them. They've been meeting with governments. They're going to dominate, in my humble opinion. His professional experience also includes spells with Oracle, Maersk, HCL, and Tech Mahindra. They're bringing in the big guns. It's almost time. That's how you know. It's almost time. In his new role, based out of Zinfin's Singapore office, he will be tasked with spearheading the company partnerships. Oh man, it's going to get really exciting in 2023. This is my humble opinion. It could take a little bit more time, but I think this individual is going to move fast. As is typical of, well, yeah, I think he's going to move a little fast. With spearheading company partnerships and expanding its partner network. Let's move on here. This is looking very, very good. Then you have this upgrade coming for XDC. This is from XDC Foundation Communications. XDC, or XDPOS 2.0, is right over the horizon. Late last year, news of the XDPOS 2.0 protocol enhancement was met with enthusiasm from members of the XDC community, but its significance was not totally realized. In fact, most who welcomed the new proof of stake protocol were under the impression that it was released in December of 2021 as part of the Andromeda XDPOS update. While this update did improve security and efficiency, while also adding new functionality, it was not a major innovation to the blockchain network, at least not compared to what is on the horizon. Is a beast coming. That's what's on the horizon. In reality, XDPOS 2.0 is a major milestone, by far the most intricate upgrade since the XDC network's inception, as evidenced by the full year of beta testing required before the new protocol is set to be implemented in the first quarter. There you have it, in the first quarter of 2023. While daily life in the metaverse has yet to come to fruition, and so far we have managed to escape full-scale cyber wars. It says, we do live in a world increasingly dependent on computer technology. Blockchain being one of the most secure ways for people to more efficiently store and exchange data, assets, and ideas is positioned to be a big part of our future. We cannot prevent bad actors from trying to manipulate the array of these cyber networks that support our 21st century lifestyle. So pretty much XDC is getting prepared to be not only a dominant beast of a network, but also they're preparing to defend themselves in case of any type of attacks. We'll just put it that way. Now, let's move on here. And we have this tweet from XDC Foundation, and I quote, blockchain can help implement and scale wireless communications. You see how brilliant XDC is? They're always at the cutting edge, at the forefront of something new and innovative. Like I love this company. I think they're going to explode. It says Pramod Vishwanath, professor at Princeton and scientific advisor to #XDC Network. So this individual is a professor at Princeton and a scientific advisor at XDC. Do you see the connections here? The powerful connections that they have, the brilliant minds they have behind this. It says discusses the relationship between #blockchain and #wireless networks. Wireless is inherently decentralized, dispersed, and distributed. Decentralization and distributed control constitute the heart of blockchain technology. Do you see the connections here? This could be something major happening. The future is very, very bright for XDC. Zenfin has a powerful team behind them, a myriad of brilliant minds, and I think they will be one of the top cryptocurrencies in the future, as I believe only the bank coins will be left standing, and I think Zenfin will be one of the most advanced. I'll say that. Hedera's up there. XDC is up there as far as being the most advanced. Algorand is up there. We're doing very well right now. Everyone's doing well. Quant is going to explode. Look at what they've been doing as of recent. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.